Time for one more run of Dead Cells. Let's make it a good one and not die on the sewers for like the third time. At the very least, there are 4 survival options here. Frost Blast and a Mushroom Boy, Ice Bow and a Wrecking Ball, Scythe Claw, and the War Spear. I really like War Spear. I think it's very good. You know what? Why don't we try an early Scythe Claw, and then what's probably gonna happen is I am probably going to swap this out for something else later. But for now, oh my god, it's so slow. We'll see what we can do with this. I mean, I love the sound that plays when you kill 2 enemies at the same time, admittedly. What I would love is, I know that people have said that the Scythe Claw, you're gonna hit me, does not really work that well when it's the legendary version, because when you dodge roll, it resets which claw you used last. I would probably still accept that and just try to use it. Because it's a funny weapon. Now this is a weapon that I think I need I need to know other people's opinions on. How do people view the Scythe Claw, the super duper slow moving claw? Is this a meme weapon with no real valid use, or insanely overpowered? I guess it probably does depend on what enemies you're fighting and where you are in the run. Let's see, bone. Could do a bone run one of these days. That's gonna hit me. I feel like with the Scythe Claw, at least when I've used it, you have to accept sometimes that you're gonna get hit, but that you will recover almost all of your health on the attack that you get out there, the specific attack that you're getting out there. Like, if I'm getting hit via a rat, I should probably just let the rat get its free hit in. It's not gonna do that much damage, and then I'm gonna kill whatever I was aiming at previously. Bible. Maybe we'll use a Bible later. Lemon says I used to hate Scythe Claw, but now I love it. It's very good DPS. It is a little slow. It's a little on the slow side. And I'm super interested in trying the legendary at some point. All right, what do we got? Do we have any scrolls that give us jumps? Yes, we do. Hold on. Try to get the timing on this a little bit better. There we go. You know how I cheese slow weapons? Use crow's foot. You roll a lot. I guess, you know, slowing down enemies, it's one of those things in Dead Cells that I'm just uncomfortable with. I mean, I can literally point to the last run. And I can say, that's what happens when enemies get slowed and I'm not expecting it. I guess the idea is that you just have to expect it at all times. Right, I should've, no! There's loot! The loot, the loot! Hey, Rhythm and Bozuki. There's a weapon that you roll a lot with. I guess maybe the thing that I need to realize with the claw is that it's way more about positioning than it is getting the timing on the attacks down. You know, if you can position yourself far enough away where that long distance scythe can hit the enemy, then you can stay out of their line of attack. It's hard. It's hard. But if I can find like a tombstone, I'll roll that instead of the claw. Or we could go super spin to win. Let's get out of here. I want to do the sewers. I will do the freaking sewers. Yeah, I could also switch it up and attack with the blue claw first. It's got longer range and a little bit more damage without the crit, and then the alternate claw will have a little bit of an upward swing to it. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, fingers crossed for not another. Oh, why did I do that? Death in the sewers here. I guess the thing is with the blue one is slower too, isn't it? The orange one comes out faster. Because that's why, in my head, I want to open up with the red one, or the orange claw, because the orange claw goes out a little faster. Might save me a little bit of damage in the long run. The other thing that I need to get in the habit of is realizing / remembering that the crits, they're maintained for like, I don't know, 8 seconds. You don't have to just go ham all the time. Now that might change a little bit when we start talking about kill rhythm, because kill rhythm does only have like a 2-second window in which you have to activate the next attack. That's not the case here. Kill rhythm also doesn't care about whether or not you actually land the attack, but Scythe Claw does. Maybe that's why opening up with the blue claw might be a good option. You can use it to get the first hit. It might take a little bit longer for the attack to come out, but then you can follow it up with a nice quick attack. That might be where we need to go. Hold on. Yeah, we'll take more HP. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh my god, these ones I always forget, they're so gosh darn slow. That's why I wanted the HP. A little bit more buffer on the health. I hate those guys. And now for the ultimate decision. Continue to roll Scythe Claws or replace them for something else. I feel like the idea of getting a dirty and cheap replacement weapon here for that double crossbow-matic. We don't have any sort of stun equipment though. No stun grenade or anything. I gotta get into the habit of opening with the other attack, I think. I think that's a good little tip. You don't have to get the combo XY, XY, XY. And you don't have to open up with your X. You can open up with your Y. One thing that I do like about the Scythe Claw is that it doesn't really seem to have much in the way of animation locks. You pretty much... Gonna be another one. No. You pretty much can roll almost immediately, which is real nice. Ugh, that's okay. We recovered most of our health. And maybe, just maybe, we should be utilizing some more like death orbs and cluster grenades and things, just to give us that edge on encounters that might otherwise be a little difficult. See ya. Extra jump in midair and 2 levels of survival. Ironically, that lowers our HP, but that's fine. I wonder what the fastest charge survival equipment is. Like, it's not gonna be the infantry grenade, because that is limited to brutality, and the normal powerful grenade has a pretty long recharge on it, but I wonder what the fastest recharge survival is. Maybe it's just something as simple as a grenade. Sorry, not a grenade. Well, maybe it is something as simple as a grenade. Maybe it's something as simple as one of the turret traps or something. Oh, grenade as in like flashbang. Who knows? I do like jumping down on an enemy's head and killing them in one hit. When you get the timing down for that, it's perfection. Hey, get out of here. There's still a few enemies left to kill. My God, this level never ends. If you hit nothing with Giant's Whistle, it only has a 1-second charge. Ooh, you know what? Here's a question. If you use that effect and the electrodynamics, will it charge when you use the whistle? And the whistle doesn't hit anything. There you go. Question. Boom. Needs an answer immediately. Da-da-da. Because that could be a very easy and quick way of powering up that electrodynamics. It's a lot of stuff here. We are at 60 kills, which is a surprise. We're living! No, we're living! I also always forget that not only do the Scythe Claws have a combo between the two of them, there's also a combo between one Scythe Claw. For the curse. Now we're going in. I've got a bibble. I've got some claws. Let's do it. Let's do the prison. Because we always do the prison around here, around these pots. I do like the broadsword though, I gotta admit. Broadsword's pretty good. That left claw damage is just absurd though. And it's not even like a high level claw, it's the base level claw, level 4. I really hope we can get a legendary claw on this run. I think that would be so much fun. That's what I'm hoping for. I am hoping for a claw. Claw run. We need kill rhythm. Bum, 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 bum. Hopefully we can get the job done here. Only gotta kill 10 enemies. Ooh, you know what? I think what I'll do is equip this for the time being. And get an easy completion of the quest here. The quest being, you know, don't die. And then we'll consider swapping out some more inventory, you know what I mean? You can move while you're rooted, huh? That's stupid. I don't think that's intentional, not at all. All right, you know what? Something will kill you. It's like, if he doesn't activate his turnaround, are you gonna, like, can someone come over here? Hey. Oh my God, just die, thank you. I don't know who died, but someone died. Yeah, if they don't do their teleport, they won't turn around. That's very interesting. See ya. I do like the repeater crossbow. I use the repeater crossbow all the time, though. Are you gonna... Are you gonna block the death orb the whole time? You're gonna have to block it for a long time to survive it, my friend. Ooh, I do like a cannon. In fact, I love a cannon. I like the cat too, but I think we need a cannon. Take the cannon over the death orb. Similar purpose. Unactivated giant whistle does not charge the lemons of Electro. Oh, that's disappointing. I can understand it though. It was a good idea though. Well, we got another challenge rift. We're getting a lot of scrolls so far, which is nice. Who's our boss? Our boss is gonna be Watcher, right? Watcher Scytheclaw? Is that a... Is that a good build? I feel like it's not good because we need something faster to deal with the tentacles, but I guess that's, you know, that's gonna be the job of the cannon that I just bought. cannon time. Getting owl and entering doors. I wonder if that happens with the serenade as well, because when you walk through a door, the serenade's timer resets. I'm not gonna buy the cat. I think we're gonna save a little bit of money, or try to anyways. Hold on, I gotta deal with this thing first. They're both here. They're just not getting, they're not getting rooted. So that's a little bit of an annoying way of killing them. Oh, there's another one. Nope. Dun, dun, dun. I'm still using the repeater crossbow. This is not the weapon that I had intended to use. It's just, I wanted it for the curse clearing. And now look at where we are. Oh, that sucks. Easy curse clears. Whoa, hard to drop. Can you dodge that blue attack? I always thought that you couldn't dodge that. Dude, the rooting also does not last that long. Cannon will deal with you. All right, so we're done. Let's go back and get our scythe claw. I still want to use that. Hold on, there we go. There's a powerful grenade in there, which I like the idea of maybe. Over the cluster bomb, potentially. Dun, dun, dun. Grenade 6 over cluster 4. Nah, cluster is probably better. Just due to the fact that it's a cluster. It kills a lot more enemies in theory. All right, Seward. Seward time. Man, I feel like I got something caught in my throat. It's almost like I was delivered a very cheesy pasta earlier, and after a bite of it, I now have heart disease. Ugh. What do we want? What do we want? Dude. Yeah. If we had a shield, maybe armadillo. Berserker. Reduces the damage you take. Can stack up to 90%. Makes you immune to stuns. Lie. Blind Faith. Successful parries. Reduces skill cooldowns. The attack following a parry. I think I just want the ability to get significant damage bonuses for the boss. There we go. I have no idea how this is gonna go. What a shot on that cannon. I guess the cannons are gonna be very good against the tentacles. This is a hard one. Oh, never mind. I have triple jumps. Enemies! Enemies? Enemies anywhere? Enemies anywhere! Ow! He was stunned and yet he still continued his combo. It was not a big stun though, so that kind of makes sense. Please. That grenade killed the enemy on the scythe swing, so I don't think we got the future combo bonus from it. Like, we didn't hit with the Y, so we didn't get the crit on the X. Oh, there's a lot of enemies back there. I'm hoping that maybe we can get a cursed chest, but maybe not. I don't know. Excuse me. Oh, sneezes. Oh, it's another one at freaking you. When it works, it looks good, but it doesn't always work. And sometimes it doesn't even look good, now that I think about it. Sometimes it looks like an absolute complete mess. I'll see you later. I'll come back. Just like everything else on this level, I'll just come back and deal with it later. Shop? Come back and deal with it later. That's an extra food drop, so we might get 3 food drops on this floor, which would give us a sizable damage bonus for the boss. Whoa! I knew it! Oh, as soon as I saw that grenade, I freaking knew it, dude. I knew it. Hold on. I see a hey you. Okay. I should probably heal. You know what? Let's keep... Well, we got gastronomy. We can eat one of the food drops and then recycle the other 2, probably. Let's get that cursed or not the cursed chest. Let's get the chest down here, and then I'll make my way back up. At least grab the clean food, probably. Crowbar, no thank you. It is right here. Face tanking everything. That's survival, baby! More accurately, that's me trying to learn proper scythe claw usage and almost failing. What do you mean almost? Yeah, it's kinda... It's just like, it's so hard not to want to use Scythe Claw when it one-shots so many enemies. Its damage is so good. And if you can make it work. Nice job. I don't know what you expected, but clearly you did not expect to live. Hold on. You weren't an elite that was there a second ago, were you? Wow, just instant Moobler ban on a chatbot. He's so good. How does he do it? I think I'm losing myself in the chaotic combat because of the armor. The armor is like very purpley. That's such a bad excuse. But I can't help feel that it's slightly accurate. Uh-oh. Curse chest? Curse chest? Curse chest? Curse... No. Ooh, root grenade could be pretty decent, actually. Be able to root the enemy and then hit him several times in the back, potentially. No. I refuse! Well, what do you have to offer me? Boy's axe. Shots explode into a toxic cloud. It's level 9. It's pretty good. Could keep that over the level 4 Bible, which is a little old at this point. Oh, level 7 Bible. Guess we're not gonna use it. We're not gonna use it. We're not using it up to this point. Probably not gonna use it at all. Let's not worry. I'm looking at that root grenade though. Anything else? A few things that I ran past. That's one of those enemies that I have a hard time with the Scythe Claw, because every time I charge up an attack, he always teleports behind me, so I've got to remember to turn around, but if I'm turning around, then I'm not hitting the enemy that I actually wanted to hit with it, which is usually someone who's in front of him. Scroll fragment. More survival. Careful. There's a shop. Let's go check out that shop. It should be a weapon shop. I hope. Maybe we can get something. Even if it's just a better claw. I say even if, but a better claw would be, you know, very nice to pick up right here. Could take an explosive crossbow for the fight. 12,000 DPS on max. I mean, that's not even close to the damage of this level 4 Scythe Claw. Jeez, it's so hard to get rid of it. So I'm going to not get rid of it. We're gonna keep looking. And we're gonna keep looking. And we're gonna keep looking, okay? Probably something I'm gonna regret in the future, but for now, we're gonna keep rolling this beginner's Scythe Claw. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I mean, that key's worth $1,000. It's worth going for. And then there was... Oh, I only found one of the food items anyways. Well, we'll recycle this one. Get our meager damage bonus. That's not survival, that corrosive cloud. That is brutality and tactics, I believe. I mean, that should be a better grenade, so we'll definitely take this. Sewing scissors. Wow, it's got good damage against poison and burning targets on affixes, but what it is not is a Scythe Claw. So let's keep rolling Scythe Claw. Why? I don't know. I'm in the mood for a Scythe Claw run. Fingers crossed, hope for the best. In theory, we've got good ways of handling the tentacles, at least. Just let the turret do it. The turret. You see, that's a solid outfit. It's not big head mode. It's just dude. Seems good so far. Surprised that one cannon shot did not deal with the first turret. Are you kidding me? You dick! Okay, that time I was stuck in my attack. He's a little faster than I expected. You know what I need to do? Get the crit off. What? With the Scythe Claw here, maybe. Nah. Taking too much damage, but that's fine. It does do a lot of damage, but it does put you at risk. Frequently, very frequently at risk. Dump the Star Fury. We should, you know, maybe that's what we should have done. Just do a spin to win build. All spin all the time. It has not been a good day for boss flawlesses, let me tell you that. It is bank. You know, screw it. I'm wishing. When you wish upon a bank. We got the cash to make it work. Let's go to the bank. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll pick up a... I don't know what the level of the equipment's gonna be. Maybe like a level 12 tombstone. Or maybe we can get a sick Scythe Claw. Regardless, let's give it a go. Let's give it a shot. Meanwhile, I think I might even just want to use a flask first, but let's wait for disengagement to go. Since we're so low on health, it'll be a pretty high value. And hopefully we get a better layout of the bank than we did the last time we were here, because Jesus. The last time we were at the bank, it was rough. And immediately I'm like, it's taking a long time to kill even basic enemies. No. Oh no. I know what this is. Something is going to come and eat me. Hello. Well, that's kind of what I expected, honestly. It's okay, we'll be buying a flask to compensate. That's why we like coming down here. Let's not do it right yet. Let's do it later. When we have more scrolls, we'll be able to maybe... Good lord. What did I activate? If we do it later, we'll have more scrolls, maybe a better chance of getting through it without getting hit so much. Thank you. Okay, expected. That finally worked. The rats. The rats are the things that hit me the most here. Well, there's a legendary item for free. I do believe that we can pick it up and it won't trigger the legendary stats, or the legendary from Wish. It's a blood sword with double bleed. I don't know. I haven't used a blood sword in a long ass time. Face flask. I don't know what that legendary is. Blood sword. Legendary blood sword. It's gotta be good, right? That'll increase the damage of the blood sword pretty significantly to have 2 stacks on it. Oh my god, get out of here. And when it doesn't crit, it just does no damage. I mean, it does a lot of damage, just not enough. It really needs to crit. All right, let's do it. Hi! Oh, that didn't count? I guess that didn't count. Whoa! Wish I didn't put my turret up. Because I had to wait for it to recharge. Shield! No! Thank you. We're gonna be doing this a little slowly. We're gonna be doing this a little slowly. Surprised nothing tried to spawn up by me. 3 remaining. I do not trust him at all. I don't trust you either. But I trust in my ability to kill you more than the other guy. Go left, go left, go left, go left. Something teleported, and then he died. Okay, still have wish. Didn't accidentally pick up any equipment yet. He says yet. Oh my god, your freaking teleportation. Stop it. He's big. Oh god. The hits are so hard. Knock it off. I really can't afford to wait for the shot to charge up. Was that a rat? Oh my god, the freaking rats, man. They're bad rats, is what they are. And even with kill rhythm, it's slow. But when it works, it works. Okay, random weapons. What do we got? Legendary giant killer? Ice crossbow, heavy crossbow? No, not good enough. They're also level 9, which means we'll get a level 11. Iron staff. I do like the idea of that. I forget what the legendary is though, but it's a good weapon. I don't know what the wrecking ball does. That could be interesting. 2 Alucard swords. And War Spear, Toothpick, and the Boy's Axe. What are the legendaries on these? Hopefully the Toothpick is faster. What's the War Spear? Wrecking Ball makes it faster? Well, if I had known that 2 seconds ago. I guess there might be another weapon shop. I think these shops are not guaranteed. Yeah, what's the Toothpick? What's the Toothpick legendary? Rat being the most dangerous enemy is a reference to Gungeon. He almost hit me. Nice timing, dummy. 44, 40,000. 40,000 damage a hit is pretty good. Oh! Nidra, thank you for the subscription and welcome. Kaka, drink enough coffee yet? I drank 1 cup of coffee today. I didn't want to overdo it. I think I've been overdoing coffee lately. Need to stay more hydrated, less caffeinated. Although playing this run makes me feel like I need another cup, because Jesus. Oh! Where are we? Hold on, where are we? We're on bank. No boss coming up? Eat the food. Also do this. Still don't know where the mimic is gonna be. So we could still get 2 healing flasks out of this. Oh my god, that doesn't kill you! I need it to kill you! Okay, give me my scroll. Impossible. I could drink more coffee. I have more. You know, just drink, eat that immediately. Whoa! How did he aim it over the little gap, like, perfectly? He is a huge jerk. By the way, your Malaise tier's increased. Skill shop? Maybe it is 1 skill and 1 weapon shop. I think I've seen it be the same shop in the past, though. Hard to keep that kind of stuff straight. Oh. Thank you. You're not dead? The fact that that can't kill him, I mean, really, we just have such a low quality weapon. It's so old. It's the starting weapon. We've gotta get something else here. I don't care what it is. As much as I wanna go for even more Scythe Claw action, we gotta pick something. Where's the, whatever, just pick a teleporter. And we still have Wish. I have not ruined Wish yet. Did I lose kill rhythm in there somewhere? That was weird. Hopefully we can find some more weapons, but if we don't, I will grab anything I can get my hand on. Malaise cleared. And we're, oh, he's gonna blow. He's gonna blow! Oh, he's definitely gonna blow now. Jeez, he made the sound effect of blowing his gun. And I just barely got away from it. That's gonna hurt. No, we'll be fine. Do the toothpick, time to finally figure out what it do. If I was a larger toothpick enjoyer, it'd be an easy decision. Should really just be able to jump through this. Please be something good. Scythe Claw? Hayabusa. No. I do like robbing that bank. Well, there's that legendary blood sword. Roll legendary blood sword, go bleed build. Let's get our healing flasks. Not a mimic this time, okay. So we're gonna be down 1 flask. So there's gonna be a mimic in one of these 2 shops. This was the weapon shop. There's a toothpick. There's a war spear as well. You know what? Toothpick. Dead Cells Wiki. The toothpick. Legendary. Instantly rebuilds itself on a kill. Oh, on a kill when it's broken. The normal version stuns. The big attack will stun. The problem isn't the big attack stunning or not stunning. The problem is the big attack. It's not gonna kill everything in an area, and it's gonna leave you open. What's the war spear? Dead cells. The war spear increases your movement speed when it gets a kill, so that's kind of boring. And then we know Boy's Axe. Boy's Axe is you get double ammo. I mean, the damage isn't even that good. 19,000. On crits, yeah, we're doing 58,000 on the Scythe Claw, but it's an old Scythe Claw. We could also just hold Wish and not take anything? Except that Blood Sword. We can take the Blood Sword. And if we roll Wish for another floor, maybe we'll find something else in a better shop. I'm actually thinking about doing that. Yeah, I don't consistently use a crit either, but that's also because the crit is charge, 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 charge. Hey, you've got a crit. Takes so dang long. Get to 60. Not enough enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not getting to 60, but we will grab full health. That blood sword is down here. We'll grab that, and then we're gonna leave. And maybe we'll find a better weapon in the future. Maybe we won't. But we'll keep Wish for 1 more floor, and hopefully in the next biome we'll be able to wish something a little bit better. I might even want to just try the blood sword temporarily, just to kind of see how it performs. Where are we gonna go? Now that's a question. What have we not done? We've not fought Death today, so I guess we'll go Clock Tower to fight Death. Should be able to go there. Yep. Clock Tower, Clock Room, Death, aka Dracula. How's this bleeding? 2 stacks of bleed instead of 1. It's an extra 3,000 DPS or 6,000 DPS per attack. So it's you can drop it. So it's an extra 6,000 damage per attack, which means it's an extra like 24,000 DPS. That's pretty solid, honestly. And if we could get some sort of like extra poison damage associated as well, well, that won't affect the bleed damage. You can get plus damage to bleed on the sword? Well, but again, like that doesn't affect the damage all that much. plus damage on an X target doesn't affect the DOT. So plus damage on a bleeding target doesn't affect the bleed, and the bleed is the primary source of damage here. I think. Assuming that the bleed is not added to the current DPS calculation on the weapon. Let's get out of here. Give me clock. Give me clock. Yeah, and then there's also the fact that the bleed will burst as soon as you hit 5 ticks of bleed damage, and then that'll do a substantial amount of damage to individual enemies, killing them pretty quickly. So let's try out this sword. I can't keep using a level 4 weapon is just basically what it boils down to. So take the sword. Give this a shot. Dude, that feels so much better. Especially, like, we don't have to, like, spend a lot of time charging up the attacks or paying too much attention to the order of the attacks. It just does damage. But taking open wounds make sense for a faster bleed burst. Against normal enemies, it absolutely would. For bosses, not so much. But for normal enemies, instead of it taking 3 hits to apply the burst, it'll only be 2 hits. I think that could very well be worth it. Because when that bleed burst goes off, they will die. So it could very well be worth it here. Yeah. 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 Yes. Yes. I also like the idea of the legendary burn flask, whatever the hell it's called, because it will light the entire room on fire, and maybe we can re-roll the blood sword into double damage on burning oil. But again, I don't really care about the plus damage on the blood sword. It's mostly there to apply bleed, not to do the raw damage. On boss fights, you know, in particular, because on the boss fights, that bleed is gonna be worth way more than the smack. I think. Because it's such a long DOT. 12 seconds. Does the damage of the bleed affect the damage of the burst? Yeah, so the burst is all remaining damage done immediately. When you have 5 stacks of bleed, it all just whoop, pops immediately. So the faster you get to 5 stacks, the faster you can do that burst damage. And the more bleed you have, the more damage you're doing. So that's what I was thinking of in the shop, for instance. When I go wish, I like to go random weapons if there's not a lot of good legendary weapons in one category. I was thinking the same thing previously, but here's why I'm not gonna do that. I don't know what all the weapons do when they're legendaries. So I kind of wanted to stick to survival because it's thematically appropriate, really. That's kind of just it. Oh, I forgot that you turned around. Like if I had an idea like, oh, I would really like this particular item as wished, I'd go for it, but I don't really know what I'm looking for. Yeah, you know, owl, we could take the owl. It could be wished. Try for the Glock. You know, that's not a bad idea. We don't need it at all, and it doesn't fit thematically. It's just a fun weapon. But if we try for survival weapons, maybe we'll luck into, oh, Oh, hey! Legendary Scythe Claw! And then we can have Blood Sword Scythe Claw for some reason. Careful. We need more points in tactics. Whoa! So it's really just a matter of what we're trying to go for here. Thematically appropriate weapons or gun. What gives us the better chance of getting a gun? Won't somebody please get this man a gun? Won't somebody please get this man a Glock? A Glocktopus. Dude, I gotta admit, the Blood Sword is pretty good. And I know I was talking big about, oh, we don't need the Blood Sword to be doing the most of the damage. It's really the arrows. The arrows are letting me kill enemies in one hit, so it feels much better. I'm starting to appreciate arrows on equipment. Got it the other day, I was blasting left and right. The gun is really good. You will never hear me say that the gun is not good. But again, like, should we go for survival weapons and try to get a sweet survival weapon, or should we go for random to get anything, or should we go for tactics to try to get the gun? Lots of different options. Oh my god, teleport, please. Almost a failed jump. Symmetrical lance is still an option. That is true. That feels a little cheesy though, to roll quadruple damage for free. It's a little cheesy. It's a little cheesy. We'll see. What do we have? Random weapons. I mean, I kind of like the Blood Sword. It's been very, very good. What do we take? We try to go for gun. I guess going for random is not a bad idea, because if you go for random, whatever the game gives you is the game's decision. It's the game's fault, right? It's not your fault for trying to go for a gun. The game gave you the gun. Oh, what's that? You didn't get a, you didn't get a Scythe Claw? Well, the game didn't give it to you. So you know what? Give me random. I don't know what Sadist Stiletto does legendary. Bible. Bibble. A bibble, bibble, bibble. Nutcracker. It's 100,000 damage on the Nutcracker. Jesus. That seems high. Sonic Carbine, which is on legendary poison. The Bible fires 2 bullets, but if we go and fight the Timekeeper, I don't think the Bible is appropriate. It'll be appropriate for the Dracula fight, phase 2 especially, but let's go for something a little bit more interesting. Yumi is fire, Pure Nail I don't know, Flawless I don't know. Rapier, I don't know. Pyrotechnics, I don't know. Ice Crossbow, I don't like. Fairy Shield, Baseball Bat. I don't remember what the baseball bat is. What's the baseball bat again? Baseball bat dead cells wiki. I don't think it's called baseball bat. No, it's called baseball bat. Legendary is stuns nearby enemies. That's right. I thought, oh no, that's root grenade that propagates the root. There's another shop. It's this one. Let's see what we get. Yeah. I mean, Bonk is a good build. So, this is skills though. I don't know what we would be looking for skills. A better turret. We could get a second cannon, which would be really good. Say Stiletto works with bleed. Well, the problem with that is, you know what also works with bleed? Inflicting more bleed. It's like, what is the order of operations if you have 2 melee attacks? You can only use 1. Do you enable the crits on the Say Stiletto, or do you just keep applying more bleed constantly? What is this? Did we accidentally do the puzzle? We accidentally did the puzzle. Look at that. Well, I think we're gonna go, and I think I'm going to keep wish for yet another floor. Which sounds stupid as hell, and it might be stupid as hell, but I kind of want to not take anything. I think we'll be able to kill the boss. We've got good damage. Another scavenged bombard would be pretty sick. What does the upgrade do? Let's see. Scavenge bombard. Legendary. Doubles the speed of the projectile. What do you get from the puzzle? You unlock, like, punishment shield, I think? That's so bad. It's pretty good with certain items, like the Death Orb, because doubling the speed of the projectile doubles its damage per second. So it's functionally equivalent in a way. But yeah, just of the turret, it doesn't matter. Who cares if the projectile from the turret goes faster? Let's reroll it. Double damage on burning oil. Frozen, arrows, stunned, frozen, burning, stunned. Victim of bleeding spreads it to nearby enemies. That's interesting. Let's try that for a floor. And we're gonna reset mutations, because we don't exactly need kill rhythm. I do like the idea of open wounds. It'll trigger those bleed DOTs faster. Still taking wish. You weren't supposed to teabag nothing, Abe. Who says I was teabagging nothing? Alright, this will be weird. The cannon should hopefully stun her frequently. My God. Not a very solid performance. Oh my God. I mean, the damage was pretty good. I'm just very bad at fighting her. Dude, Hokuto's bow. We could take a Hokuto's bow? Oh, I guess we're taking Hokuto's bow. Right, I forgot about that. That's fine, actually. It's okay. That's stupid. I make that mistake all the time. When there's a scroll and an item, and you pick up the scroll, it also picks up the item. Weird bug, but not terrible. I mean, this is actually fine. Hokuto's bow is pretty good. Maybe we can take, oh, I guess we're taking it. Let's re-roll it, see if we can get DOT on impact. That'll work. Plus damage on poison target, and then also a little bit of poison. Also pierces all enemies, which is pretty damn good. We don't need to reset mutations, we'll keep the current one, and we'll do Dracula's Castle here. Now we can at least finally take other skills too. Better quality turrets and whatnot. This is fine, this is fine. Hey, original outfit. Yeah, the weapon did just fine against the boss. I just didn't do fine against the boss. This is why Hokuto's bow at a high level is pretty damn good. Dude, that was a... It doesn't spread the bleed very much, does it? Like, it doesn't spread all the stacks of bleed. It spreads one stack of bleed. Really thought it would get a little bit more value. I guess if there's a lot of enemies, you can spread a lot of bleed. Da, 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 da. Just teleport over there. I don't know. It's good enough for now. I might want to consider re-rolling the sword though, just to maybe have something that's a little bit more relevant. Hey, can Dracula bleed? Important question. I know he does bleeding, as in he bleeds people. Does he bleed? I guess the answer is yes, he does bleed. So the bleed damage, it looks like it's doing 53,000 damage, 46,000 damage. And that is an extremely fast attack. So I think the Blood Sword is doing like 130,000 DPS roughly. That's pretty good. Oh, hi, welcome, 5 cups of coffee. I only had 1 today. I didn't need any more than that. I would have thought I needed more, but maybe I should have had more though. Maybe I would have picked up more flawlesses on this run. On all of my runs today. This has been a bad flawless day for Dead Cells, but a good day for Dead Cells. Oops. Dun, 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 dun. There's a scroll fragment. A 1,000 and 2,000 damage are the DOT triggers on that bleed. 1,000? I'm not doing 1,000, am I? I'm doing 31 DPS for 1.5 seconds. Oh, because it's a brutality mutation. Of course, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Yo, doing a downwards attack on an enemy inflicts them with bleed. That's interesting. I didn't think about that. But it does fit with what we've seen from other effects. Oh, get out of here. No one likes you. No one likes the garbage that you add. Stop making more elites. Please, Dad. Yeah, and it's not like this is gonna be useful on the Dracula fight. we're not gonna need the bleed to spread. We should definitely get rid of that. I don't know what killed her. I think that was just the bow. Dun dun dun. Hey, inflicts bleed. No, we don't need everything to have bleed on it to be takeable here. That's a lot of bleed damage, though. I'm like, maybe I should just use blood swords more often. This is this is way better than we ever had with the Scythe Claw. It's infinitely better than we ever had with the Scythe Claw. I never felt this comfortable. And I'm not just talking about the fact that we have legendaries, it's just the weapons themselves. Yeah, spreading the bleed. It works when there's lots of weak enemies being killed by the bleed. But as soon as you get into scenarios where... Whoa. As soon as you get into scenarios where there's actually tanky enemies, all it does is just pull the aggro. Which I guess in some situations is all you really want it to do. Get out of here. You died. You rolled after me and then died. You're a dummy. Oh, I'm gonna vomit. Oh God, thank you. I hope they take that out. Curse chest? I haven't seen one. There's no guaranteed curse chest in here, so we find one, we find one. Maybe I'll take it anyways. No, that'd be stupid. Enemies that hit you freeze, extra jump. Yeah. Although damage from projectiles reduced 75% is really nice. In case I get hit by one of his big attacks. No curse chest. This level's big enough that there's gonna be 10 enemies by the time you hit the curse chest. And you hit him once and that's like 4 stacks of bleed for some reason. Random weapons. A shield, I guess. In case we want Acrobata Pack, Armadillo Pack, Porky Pack, whatever the hell it's called. Oh, Whoa, I took the wrong color. I'm not rolling brutality. Damn it. In my head, I'm like, oh, well, out of those two, clearly I wanted to have the most HP. We're in green, you dummy. That happens sometimes. Whatever, we got a little bit of health. Oh no, health. See, now we can take whatever the hell we want. Take purple again. We got 35 though. 35 is pretty decent. Oh my god, I gotta go the long way around. 36 actually, factually. Ruined? Well, this makes up for it. Please. Doesn't matter. Okay. Done, 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 done. Was there anything here that we wanted? From the shop? I can't remember what was in the shop. Oh, right, we got a shield. And that's the only shop, isn't it? There's no other, like, skill-based shop. I wish Dracula's castle here had 2 shops. That would be nice. I'm gonna actually finish everything here. I want the money because I want to do a little bit of re-rolling, just a tiny bit of re-rolling. And I feel like we're gonna need all of the cash we can get for that. So we're gonna just do the tiniest bit of exploration here. There's only a few enemies remaining. Oh my god, the closest teleporter is here though. It's okay, it'll just take a second. Just a second, just a fraction of a moment. The flap of a butterfly's wing. And look at that, we're there. I'd rather be at full health, just in case we, get more damage at full health. I did 80,000 damage on the DOT trigger, by the way. It's pretty good. All right, screw the rest of that, we're done. I mean, even that little bit netted us, it's only 1,500. That's fine. So I think I will reset the mutations again. We don't need the mutation of bleed anymore because we're going to, we don't care about the burst damage. We just care about doing as much damage as possible. So we can probably get better mutations for this fight. On top of that, I would like to re-roll the sword because we don't need the bleed spread. Poison damage bonus or bleed damage bonus. Okay, at the very end. Now we don't have enough money to reset the mutations, which is fine. We'll just roll it as is. I could drop the shield, I guess, and... Hold on. There we go. Could sell it for 900. That would give us enough to reset mutations, but in hindsight, I am like, I don't know what to buy. So we'll just keep it as is. dun, 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 dun. Final stage. Excuse me. Whoa, that bleed damage though. That was substantial. Maybe Bloodsword is actually like amazing? You know what, we could have re-rolled the mutations and then here gotten gold for the next run. That would have worked. It's like, why am I here? I don't know how to tell your attack. Dude, we are icing him. I freaking love those kicks to the ankle. I hate his ankle kicks. This is gonna be a fast Dracula fight. Okay, well. Whoa! I guess stay away from him when he does the power-up. Since, you know, that makes a lot of sense. Because he only does the sweep from one side of the platform to the other, get off the platform when the sweep starts, and then you can just dodge roll through it. That seems like the best idea. Dude, that was so easy. His eyes start to glow. The problem is, I know when he starts the laser, I don't know where he's shooting the laser. Is he starting on the left and sweeping to the right, or starting on the right and sweeping to the left? That's what I don't know, and don't know how to dodge it for. Because sometimes he'll aim his head, and then the laser comes out at like a 45-degree angle. Or maybe I'm just misreading it. But I don't know where he sweeps the laser, so what I'm thinking is just stand off of the platform in the air, and then it doesn't matter where he sweeps the laser, you'll be able to dodge it after it starts. So that's probably the most effective thing to do. Didn't know there's two options. It also could be possible that he only does one specific pattern, and I've just never picked up on that fact. It's entirely possible. All right, well, good run. What can I say we've learned from this run? Maybe the blood sword is not all that bad. And maybe, just maybe, I like the idea of the Scythe Claw more than the execution. Or maybe a level 4 Scythe Claw is not good enough by the time you hit up the first boss. I should have probably swapped it out for anything else, even though the damage does look pretty good on paper. In any case, fun run. I think the blood sword is probably not as bad as it is on paper. Because that bleed, with the amount of times you attack every second, it's like 4 times per second, you're adding substantial DPS to the listed value of the sword. It doesn't tell you that, but you are. Same thing with the teleport poison claws, but not so much something like the flaming sword. The flaming sword's damage does seem, well, I don't know if it's accurate because I haven't tried it, but flaming sword, or inflammable sword, does list a crit value, which should be what happens when the enemy is already on fire. But I guess when you apply the oil, you get possible other advantages to burning oil targets, or, you know, for other equipment doing additional damage, but you get oil on everything. Anyways, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like, the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch if I want to go live, support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.